Okay, last time I tried dropshipping, I made over $100,000 in just 4 weeks alone. So today, I'm gonna attempt the ultimate challenge, a 72-hour challenge where I'm gonna find a product, launch the store, start my advertisements, and hopefully make some money. Now, a lot of things can happen in a month, but I have one question that keeps coming to mind. Can I actually launch a brand new dropshipping store from scratch and make money within the first couple of days? Or is it harder than I think? Let's find out. So the first thing we need is obviously a product, and for this challenge, we only have 72 hours. I'm gonna boost my chances to absolute maximum by making a general store and choosing 3 products that I will be running with. I already have one product in mind that I've been wanting to run for a couple of weeks now, but to find other products, we're gonna be using Winning Hunter, which is by far the best product research software out there. I did this one for my last challenge. It was a huge success. When I come inside, I like to just first of all start with the active ad sets. We can just put it up to 10. Usually people wouldn't be running 10 ad sets unless something's going on, and then you can go with the ad spend. Put that to $250 if you want to increase your chances, because usually people wouldn't be spending that much on a product if they don't really believe in it or making some sort of sales. But for today, I'm just gonna start with 10 active ad sets. We're gonna hit dropship ads, of course, and I'm gonna start scrolling. I'm looking for a product that solves a problem ideally. This one is kind of good, but I feel like people could just hold the tank. Oh, this one was good. I've been seeing this for weeks now. Maybe we should even run with this. Anyways, I'm gonna be researching until I find the one, rather than boring you with all the maybe products that we'll be running. So I'll see you soon. Okay, so I was researching on Instagram for 1 hour, 1.5 hours or something, because I lost the product I was originally gonna run, and I found absolutely nothing, only junk products. So now I am completely drained. I lost all my motivation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the 2 products I have on Winning Hunter, and then we're gonna find another product tomorrow, because we are already 2 hours into the challenge. We need to get our ads up and running. So let's start with the 2 products I have, get the ads running, and then we can launch another one tomorrow whenever I find it, because I mean, I'm gonna be sitting here till midnight. So here is gonna be the solution. I'm gonna navigate my way over to the kitchen, and then we're gonna have a look in the kitchen. I've been needing this shit for the challenge. Okay, so I did find a lot of good products actually scrolling. I found some crazy ones on Instagram too, but none of them can be found on AliExpress. So I'm actually gonna go with the first one that we found on Winning Hunter. You can just save your ads there. So I've been saving so many good products. I really like this one, but many of these products can also not always be found on Ali. This is the one I was originally gonna run. I don't know if I can show you guys the video. Yeah, it's too gross, but I was gonna run this one, I was gonna run this one, but none of them managed to work out. Okay, so here's the product that we're gonna be running with. It's super good. I found this early, but it kept popping up. That's why I saved so many ads. So I thought this is the sign from the universe that we're going to sell it. Definitely something very high in demand. It makes girls smell better. Your girlfriend needs this. Here we have a couple of stores that's using this exact product, but they're not like crazy good. I found it on Alibaba super cheap. I can hook it up with my supplier. I think it's gonna be easy. That's a tip too. If you guys can't find your products on AliExpress, find them on Alibaba. So we're definitely gonna sell this one, but let me show you the other one I found, which is not as crazy, but I mean, time is ticking here. So this one right here, it helps remove fungus or mold. I don't know what it is, but I'll do my research. It helps remove that from your house. I also pulled up their store. I'm not 100% convinced on this, but I'll find another one to back it up too. I did find it on AliExpress for 24, but there's another supplier here that sells a similar for just £4, 9, whatever it's gonna be. So with my supplier, we can probably get it cheaper. So that's the 2 products we're gonna be running first, completely different, and we'll find the next one tomorrow. This one is the one I believe in the most. I'm gonna try to make my store super good. And if any of you want to use Winning Hunter to find your winning products, I highly recommend it, because I was just scrolling on Instagram Reels for 1.5 hours and I found absolutely nothing. So if you want the cheat code, I'm gonna link Winning Hunter in the description. It's very good software when it comes to product research. Now, next thing we're gonna need is to design our Shopify store. I'm just gonna use the one I used for last challenge, but if any of you guys want Shopify for $1, I'm gonna link my affiliate link in the description. I'll be making money on it, but you'll also get Shopify for $1, so it's worth it. Anyways, we're gonna be using the Atlas app to build out the store. This thing is crazy. I tried it out the other day. It makes better product pages than I can make, so why would we not use it? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and import a link of our specific products. I'm just gonna take this one, then we're gonna put in the link. We're gonna generate the store. Now with a software like this, dropshipping gets 100 times easier. I could launch stores in, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. All right, so Atlas is done customizing our store, and they're going to give us the options of adding different pictures. So I'm just gonna go with these 3 to begin with. Whenever you use the store builder, it's amazing and it's easy to maybe get a bit carried away. I recommend you also tweak it a little bit yourself. Okay, so once the picture is uploaded, we can actually start customizing our store. We're gonna go with citrus colors because it's the exact type of product that we're selling. Look how good this thing looks for the product page. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Of course, it's up to me to go ahead and change out some of these pictures. I'm also gonna have to change the copywriting a little bit, put in some pictures here, because here we can put like girls that are actually vouching for the product, you know, slideshows like you see right here. But anyways, the store is looking super good. We can just go ahead and publish it, in my opinion, and then we can just change it slightly after. But wow, this app is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch the store. We're gonna use it for all of our product pages because it makes life so much easier, and honestly it makes the store better than I can design it. So if any of you want to use Atlas, you should. It's a crazy app, super good. I'm gonna link it in the description as well. All the tools in this video that can benefit you is going to be in the description, and these are the exact tools I use myself to launch stores. Okay, so let's quickly go ahead and do the exact same for our next product. Okay, so both of our product pages are now made. We're obviously just gonna have to change the product picture and everything, but as you can see, it gives us very good layout that we can just fill in. We can just navigate the left menu here to make some changes. Here we got the other one as well. What I'm gonna do now is obviously change this picture and everything. I'm gonna make a few changes to the store, and then I'll get back on the camera once the store is finished up. We'll start making the video ads, and hopefully we can launch our ads already tonight so that we will be on schedule. Okay, so last update, I was working on the store. Now the store is finished. I've come super far in my video ads and all my creatives, and I have to say it's starting to look very good. Here you can see the product page for the anti-mold product. There's a few things that needs to be done, so just have it excused when the pictures are a bit blurry. I just need to crop them properly. It's better that we just launch the store now, and then I can just jump in 30 minutes after and fix. But we set up everything. Here's the before and after, so I'm gonna try to find a way to make it a bit bigger. This page is kind of half-assed, but just wait until you see this one. Anyways, it's looking overall good. It's not 100% finished, but this page is pretty much 100% finished now. It has a very good color scheme. I feel like it looks legit. We have real people, you know, receiving the product, so it ends up looking very legit. I'll just show you that tomorrow. Let's just launch the ads. So to launch the ads, I've been working with ChatGPT, and it has been absolute hell. Like, I almost ripped my hair out doing this, but I have many videos, so I'm going to show you. I'm working on a couple right now, so you can see inside of Premiere Pro. I found a lot of custom content so we can get real people in the ads. It's all over TikTok. This gives my store a lot of trust. This girl is basically just talking about the product and then showing it. Here's another video of a woman doing the exact same, just talking about the product, how it works. I also found this one. I think the best thing I can do is to find different type of girls so that at least one of the ads is gonna apply to the one that sees it. But overall, these are good video ads. They're very organic. I would like to have some more salesy, but that's where ChatGPT comes in. I told him to make some things. Look how many times I've told him to do this stuff, but he just don't want to listen. First it's out of place, I tell him fix it, and then it's still out of place, and he just won't line it up symmetrically. I don't know why that is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try out the Winning Hunters AI ads. It's up here. So I'm gonna generate one for our exact product. So let me just find a picture that could be good. Let me go ahead and import this one. All right, to be completely honest, that's pretty good actually. This ad turned out super good, because here's the thing, we got to think about all our alternatives. Because for this product, I only have one video, which is this one right here. It's a pretty good video, shows how the product works. I'm gonna put some text over it as well, but it's not anything crazy. We're very limited on content, so I believe this is gonna be like our banger probably. But we are limited on content. The Winning Hunter AI ad creation thing actually made an awesome ad, so I'm gonna go ahead and download that one. Then I'm gonna make like 3 more variations. But I gotta say, this is really good compared to the alternatives we have. So what I'm doing next is I'm over on Facebook now. I'm going to be creating campaigns for my products. While I'm working on that, we're just going to make the small tweaks on the store after, when the ads are in review. We're going to go ahead and create a campaign. We're going to go for the sales campaign, always trying to optimize for purchase. And you just know you are dropshipping when you have 100,000 tabs up at once. Anyways, inside of here, we're not going to be going with catalog or anything. We're just going to go with a $50 a day campaign budget. Then we're going to head over to the next page. I'm actually not really even going to touch anything here. I'm just gonna select my pixel. I was just gonna say I'm gonna schedule ads, but we don't have time. For the country I go with UK, it's a little bit easier than US. I'm gonna be on a new store. I don't have that many advantages other than maybe a bit of data and a warm ad account. So we're gonna go with the UK. Then we're simply just gonna head to the next page. And by the way, I also call my store Vita Scent. I don't know how to say it, but I asked ChatGPT. Like, this guy is super friendly for trying to do dropshipping. I asked him to come up with a good store name and he actually did. So that's the name of the store that we're working on. We're gonna start off with the gummies, then we're gonna go ahead and upload our video ads. So for Facebook, whenever you're limited on content, you can run the same video, just switching up the actual text of your ad. Sometimes you can try the same video 5 times just with different text and it actually ends up performing way better. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. We're gonna try tons of creatives just switching up the text. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and duplicate my ad sets. I'm then gonna go ahead and change my video and I'm just gonna repeat this cycle until we have all of them inside, and then I'm gonna make a couple new ad sets where we're gonna be testing different kinds of ad copy. So my next move is gonna be duplicating this 4 times. My goal is to have 1 campaign, 5 ad sets, 2 videos or creatives in each. If you don't know what that means, just watch the video. I'm teaching you here. It's gonna be fun. My main point of the challenge is to be fun, not crazy educational, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and upload all my creatives, and as soon as that's done, I'll be back on the camera. All right, so just like that, our ads are finally live on Facebook, or they're processing. Give it a couple of minutes, it will be ready. This was absolute hell. For some reason, Facebook refused me to update anything on my ad account. So it took me, I don't know, 30 minutes to do this. I had to make the campaign 3 times. But anyways, you already know the setup. We're going 1 campaign, 1 ad set for one of them, and the other one we are going 5 ad sets. So I'm gonna update you whenever something happens. All right, guys, it is the next day. Oh, it's so bright. I just woke up, it's like 4 p.m. Check out this viewer one. It's much better in real life, to be honest. We actually got our first sale, $29 to sold a female product. We have had 44 people on the store, so it's really nothing crazy. I've spent like $60 so far on ads. So we're not profitable, but let's see if it picks up. I'm gonna make some changes to my store like I told you guys earlier. So hopefully that's gonna boost the conversion rate and we're gonna launch some new campaigns. But at first I gotta take a shower and stuff, so we'll turn this profitable, I'm sure. But right now, it's looking not too crazy. All right, so here's a campaign I set up. The results are crazy good, so I don't know how this is gonna be profitable. So far we got 46 clicks on our site for $25. Something seems to be too good to be true here. We got 1 sale so far, so that's good. I don't know what to say, guys. We're just gonna have to tweak it and see what's gonna happen. But we did get 1 sale. We got 46 visitors so far, so that's pretty good. 25 spent. Very good results, to be honest. All right, guys, it is the next day. I just came back from golf. I was gonna film a little bit there. Things are looking very good on the challenge so far. So far this challenge, we have made around $170. We just got a sale. It has not come through yet, but we are actually on 6 sales, not 5. So we are sitting at around 170. Yep, there we got it. $177 so far for the challenge. Now for our Facebook ads, it's actually looking very good. I made some tweaks earlier today. We are sitting at 5 sales. We're sitting at 2 in each. So I guess it's time for us to finally start scaling. Normally I do this at 3 sales, but we got no time to waste. So I'm gonna scale the AdSense right now. And the first way I will do that is just by increasing the campaign budget up to $100 a day. Then I'm also gonna go ahead and duplicate my winning ad sets into new campaigns. So after the changes I'm making now, we're probably spending, I don't know, like $250 a day, something like that. So let's see, tomorrow is gonna be day 2.5. If we're actually profitable, I'm gonna make some risky decisions in the morning, and then we'll see if we can make $1,000 or something. But we are profitable. And by the way, only 1 sale has come from this home decor product. The rest is actually from the women's one. All right, loading up a few new creatives. We're going with 5 picture ads now and also 5 videos. I have, as you can see here, a lot of different videos that I have downloaded. I'm mixing them into my own as well, but we are just preparing the campaign. We're gonna put a lot of budget into this. And this is really the key to make a sustainable dropshipping business. You have to be constantly testing out new creatives. After the update I'm making now, we're gonna be spending around $300, $350. Hopefully we can somehow get a 4x investment on it. Because if you look at our store, we are now officially 24 hours into the challenge. And yo guys, look at my apartment now. This is how it looks at like 3 a.m. It's way cooler in person. The humidity in Dubai is so crazy now that we can't even see out the window. I know it looks very cold, but actually, it's super cool. I got some LED lights set up there. But yeah, anyways, ever since I started my business, I've always liked to sit up late at night just thinking. My dream always used to be to have a high-rise apartment and sit up late at night just working. And now I'm living it, so it's cool. The coolest thing about all of this really is the process. And when many of you guys watch the videos, you think like all of this is super easy. I have to put a disclaimer. It certainly is possible to make money with dropshipping if you try hard and you learn. It's not even that difficult, but nothing is always as easy as it seems, you know? If you are starting from scratch, It's gonna be a journey. You can't expect to make crazy amounts instantly. Now, if any of you want to work with me one-on-one, I have a mentorship program that has been super successful. We've had students go from $0 to $100,000 their first month. We had a 17-year-old who made 25K profit his first month. I'm not saying these results are typical or always realistic, but it does happen over and over again. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, I sit up here 3 a.m., we jump on Zoom calls, we run your store, we get sales on it. If you want to work with me one-on-one, send me a message on Instagram right here, and I will get back to all of you. But I'm going to be sitting here just thinking, reflecting. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we'll have some sales. All right, so 72 hours has passed. It is the end of this challenge. And I have to say, it's looking pretty good. At least these are realistic results. Don't expect anything crazier, but considering I had only 72 hours to do this, things are looking very good. So here you guys can see the store, which has generated me 1,014 pounds. Now in USD, that equals $1,378. Now the main question is it even possible to be profitable with a dropshipping store in just 72 hours? Wait, I forgot to tell you guys, I was actually running this 96 hours. In 24 hours, we only managed to get to 476 pounds, which is like $550. But I wanted the challenge to be more successful, so I decided to run it an extra day just to see the potential. We're sitting already at 1,000 pounds, which is, like I said, $1,400. And I'm actually going to keep scaling this store, but let's have a look at our actual expenses. Now, the campaigns that actually count are these top 3 here, which is tracking a couple of extra sales. Somebody have probably fake fired a pixel, but we spent around 900 in ads in total on these 3. Here you can see the sales. If we go into the store, we have 33 sales, 500 sessions. That puts us at around 7% conversion rates. But let me do the math here real quick to see if we are actually profitable, because I don't know. Okay, so we made 1.4K almost in sales. We spent $890 on ads for the price we can get for around $3 on Alibaba. So we're gonna do 3 times 33. That's 99. That sounds a little too good to be true, to be honest. But the suppliers are verified. They've been in business for years, so we should be legit. $99 in cost of goods. It looks like we are profitable. 1,378 in sales minus 890 in ads minus 99. We are actually profitable. $389 in just 96 hours with Shopify dropshipping. I gotta be honest with you guys, that's a little bit luck. Okay, that's not gonna happen every single day. And for the second product, we only had 1 or 2 orders on it. So it was one product that was dominant. I don't know how I'm gonna scale this profitably to the point where it's really worth running, because the higher you scale, the more your margins drop. But just for the sake of content, I'm gonna scale it for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna come back to you with an update. Hopefully we can cross like 50K in sales, 100K. I'll see what I can do. Let me know in the comments if you want a part 2. But these are realistic results when you start dropshipping. For some beginners, it's gonna be even worse. But I'd say we started a business a couple of days ago. It made almost 1,500 in sales, 400 in profit. It's not bad at all. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, press a like, please guys, and I'll see you in the next one.